What's up guys, Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and today I wanted to make a video about a topic that really doesn't get covered much, but could actually be a fairly big deal for some of us. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a cell phone, and most of the folks I know have cell phones that are $700, $800. Some even make sure they have the latest $1,100 to $1,200 iPhone. There's nothing wrong with that. Warren Buffett once said that he had a private jet and an iPhone, and if he had to give one of them up, it would be the private jet. We use mobile phones all day, every day for hundreds of reasons, so I can totally understand the value of the latest and greatest cell phone. But how does that relate to credit cards? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about which cards are the best to use for cell phone bills. Don't think it matters much? Well, stick around and see the difference. We'll also talk about how we can likely save some money on our cell phone bills with Mint Mobile. More on that later. First, we need to know which are my top cards to use to pay for cell phone service. Do me a favor and pause the video and comment below, what card are you using right now to pay your cell phone bill? And if you are new here, I talk about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, and travel. If you're into that sort of stuff, consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, if you get any value from this video, slap that like button for the YouTube algorithm. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, so we have a couple different things to consider when it comes to which card we use for cell phone services. The first thing you think of is the bonus category, right? Whether you are team cashback or team travel, it's also great to use the best card for that particular spend. But if you're one of those new phone people, then what could be more important than earning is the cell phone protection. In this video, I'm going to give you some options for the best cards to earn points, the cards that offer the best protections, some options that are sort of the best of both worlds. Now, I know some of you have several phones on your plan, so let's talk about the total cost. With the cost of everything rising, I've been really focused on saving money where I can. That is why I am super excited that Mint Mobile is partnering with me for this video. You might already know Mint Mobile from the Ryan Reynolds commercials, but let me quickly tell you how awesome their service is. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for as low as $15 a month, and you don't have to sacrifice any coverage, speed, or data. They're built on the nation's largest 5G network, and they keep costs low because they sell direct to you online. They cut out all the retail stores and all the salespeople. I've been interested in finding a way to save money on mobile services for a while, and since I've been using Mint, I've been completely satisfied with the speed and the quality. It's also worth mentioning that switching to Mint is also really easy. They have digital eSIM cards, so you can sign up and activate immediately right on your own phone from the comfort of your home. You can keep your current device and your phone number and easily switch services. And if your phone is not eSIM compatible, Mint will ship you a new SIM card free of charge. All Mint mobile plans include the following: unlimited nationwide talk and text, plus lightning fast 5G and free mobile hotspot. Mint will actually show you how much data you use each month and recommend plans that could save you money. Mint also offers a modern family plan with as little as 2 lines. Bottom line is I'm going to save a ton of money switching to Mint. Imagine what you can do with the money you'll save. Use my link in the description to get premium wireless starting at $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Luke. Now let's talk about what cards you should use with your new cell phone service. I'm going to break this down to 3 categories: best cards for earning points or cashback, best cards for cell phone protection or insurance, and then I'm going to give you my list of best cards to use when we combine these 2 factors. And since I'm always talking about how business cards are so valuable, I will include them on this list. Let's say you have a $100 cell phone and you don't really care about protecting it, and you only want to earn the most rewards on the bills, then which cards could be best for you? Well, I have 2 choices for you, and they happen to be 2 of my most favorite cards in the entire game. First up is a card I've oftentimes said is one of the most underrated in the entire game, and that is the US Bank Cash Plus card. The Cash Plus is a rotating category card, but you can choose cell phone services as one of 2 categories and earn 5% cash back on up to $2,000 spend every quarter. That should do the trick if you're team cashback. I have this card and it is definitely on my recommend list. Next up for earnings is a business card that's been buzzing in the credit card world lately. The Chase Inc. Business Cash Card earns 5 times Chase Ultimate Rewards on cell phone services. Those Ultimate Rewards points can be redeemed for cashback, or if you have an eligible card, they can be transferred out to Chase Travel Partners. This card is really a game changer in my opinion, and both of these cards are no annual fee cards. You really can't lose here. Although this is a business card, lots of folks have been approved as a sole proprietor. So if you want the card, I say give it a shot. But what if you aren't as concerned with the earnings, but you need to protect that $1,100 iPhone or Samsung flip fold thing? Or maybe you're one of those high adventure folks and you know it is a great possibility that you're going to smash that phone sooner or later. Well, then you need cell phone protection or insurance. If that's your deal, I found 2 great options for you depending on where you are on the spectrum. If you are team no annual fee, you can always use the Chase Freedom Flex card. When using the Freedom Flex to pay your cell phone bill, you are eligible for phone coverage up to $800 per claim and $1,000 per year for damage or theft. And this has a $50 deductible per claim. Limit of 2 claims per 12 months. That's a big league benefit on a no annual fee card. And on the other side of the fence, for you folks that don't mind annual fees and you like luxury travel, the American Express Platinum card comes with tons of awesome perks, and one of them is phone coverage. Up to $800 to repair or replace a damaged or stolen phone when the bill is paid with the Platinum card. $50 deductible per claim, 2 claims per 12 months, terms apply. Now, if you watch the channel, you know I'm a huge fan of American Express customer service. And although I have never used this benefit, I can't imagine there being an easier way of doing your business than with American Express. Now, I'm thinking most of us are interested in how we can get some decent cell phone coverage and still earn some rewards so we can either take that first class flight to Abu Dhabi or we can take our kids down to the beach this summer. Well, I have 3 good ones for you. Let's do this in true Goldilocks fashion, from a higher annual fee card, then a no annual fee card, and then maybe one that is, to me at least, just right. Everyone has been talking about the Capital One Venture X, and for good reason. It has a lot of benefits, but what you may not have known is it has great cell phone protection. First off, the card earns 2 times Capital One miles on that everything else category, which in this case would include cell phone service, but it also provides great phone coverage. Now, you must pay your cell phone bill with the card to be eligible for up to $800 per claim for damage or theft. Again, $50 deductible per claim, maximum 2 claims per 12 months. I will say this though, I have no data points or any testimonies of anyone using this benefit so far. If you have, please tell me about it in the comments. Now, what about the no annual fee folks that need both coverage and rewards? Well, I know a lot of folks aren't the biggest fans of this issuer, but Wells Fargo is actually making some pretty good cards, and their no annual fee autograph card earns 3% on cell phone service and comes with phone coverage, up to $600 in secondary coverage in the event of damage or theft when you pay your monthly bill with the card. $25 deductible, limit of 2 claims per 12 months. Now, obviously, some of these have a higher amount associated with the protection, but for some folks, the $25 deductible is a much better option. I don't have this card, but I really can't tell you how great of a card it is if you are team no annual fee. And finally, we have the card that I actually use to pay my cell phone bills. The Chase Inc. Business Preferred. The CIP is a great compromise because it earns 3 times Chase UR points on cell phone bills, and I'm someone that values transferable currencies more so than cashback. Here's the phone coverage. Up to $600 per claim for damage or theft when the bill is paid with this card. $100 deductible per claim, limit of 3 claims, and $1,800 in reimbursement per 12 months. This coverage is also secondary. Employees are included if they are listed on the monthly bill. You can see that that one has a few more details and might not be for everyone. It does have a little less coverage, but more claims. And then you may need to consider if the employee part matches your needs. So guys, this is not an exhaustive list of every card that has coverage or bonus earnings on cell phones, but it is a good place to start. Cell phones are such a big part of our lives these days, and I think it's important to at least consider how we pay for them. Plus, so many of us are super optimizers. I'm curious how many people watching have a credit card that is basically just for their cell phone bill every month. Guys, do me a favor, if you have time, check out the links below, and I want to again thank Mint Mobile. If you got any value from it, please give us a like, and if you've stayed around all the way to the end, I thank you and I appreciate every single one of you.